Bedroom. Vin, I'm back. It's so hot outside. The summer sun is relentless scorching. On your way back from a meeting with a client, you feel as if you can hardly breathe. Thank goodness Vin has turned on the air conditioner at home. The cool air makes you feel refreshed and alive again. Phew, I finally feel refreshed again.
많이 덥죠?
Hearing you enter, Vin quickly gets up from the sofa and grabs a hand towel, wiping the sweat from your face.
일단 샤워부터 할래요? 옷은 제가 가져다 줄게요.
I'm okay, I just need some water. What are you doing? You look over his shoulder at the spot where he was sitting just now. The small coffee table is still covered with repair tools that haven't been put away and an ornament that looks like a projector lamp. Are you fixing something? Glancing back at the table, Vin puts down the hand towel and nods with a smile.
빔 프로젝터를 손보고 있었어요. 요즘 날이 더워서 침실의 바다 풍경을 띄우면 더 시원해 보일 것 같아서요. 그래서 아까 아침에 아우지르한테 전에 썼던 빔 프로젝터를 가져다 달라고 했어요. 그런데 너무 오래 방치했더니 칩이 좀 들러붙었나 봐요.
That sounds difficult to fix. Why don't we just buy a new one?
저도 같은 생각이지만 저 프로젝터에는 맞춤 제작한 부품이 필요하거든요. 새로 사려면 시간이 걸릴 텐데 그러면 이번 주말까진 못 쓰게 돼요.
Ah, for the weekends? As Vin said, to survive such hot days, one needs not only air conditioning but also a refreshing, comfortable environment. But speaking of environment, scorching summer and air conditioning, you smile at Vin. How about we go on a summer getaway?
피서 여행이요?
Yes, it's been so hot lately, so it's just the perfect time to do it. Whether it's a beachside or somewhere else, we should be able to have a good time at such destinations. As you speak, you start searching for content related to summer trips on the internet. As expected, you find numerous destination recommendations. Look, this one looks great. We've been there before, actually.
호요랜드. 그렇군요.
Vin seems to be a bit nostalgic as he browses the webpage.
기억나요. 같이 롤러코스터도 타고 사진도 찍었었죠. 게다가 당신이 저한테 대표 메뉴인 꽃절임 닭다리도 사줬잖아요. 그 맛이 한동안 계속 생각났어요.
We can go get some again if you'd like. But if our goal is to escape the heat, I think we should spend more time in the new theme zone.
새로 지은 테마존이요?
Yes, here. You invite Vin to sit on the bed and show him a promotional article about the amusement park's collaboration with Hoyo Games. Hoyo is a video game company here in Stalis, known for its exquisite game artwork. Still, it's quite surprising that they can actually build the in-game scenes in the real world.
폰타인 워터파크, 선주항구. 그래서 놀이공원에서 다시 꾸는 꿈, 다시 만난 기적이라는 슬로건을 내걸고 현실의 게임 속 장면을 재현한 거네요.
Right, Fontaine Underwater World sounds like an amazing place to escape the heat just by its name. It's not only cool there, I've also heard that their aquarium has lots of sea creatures brought in from very far away. And they will give visitors a blessing of the mysterious underwater world.
물의 나라의 축복이요?
Vin takes over the phone and slowly scrolls through the page, reading the introductions closely. Finally, he fixes his gaze on a picture of the shimmering deep blue ocean.
사실 전에 미림대 학생들에게도 들은 적이 있어요. 물의 나라의 축복은 연인들에게 평생 잊지 못할 기적 같은 광경을 보여준다고 하더라고요. 만약 기회가 된다면 얼마나 신비로운 광경이 펼쳐질지 당신과 함께 보고 싶어요.
Then let's.
다만 여긴 아직 시범 운영 단계인 것 같아서 티켓을 구하기 쉽지 않을 것 같아요. 이렇게 하는 건 어때요? 우선 당신은 홈페이지에서 관련 정보를 찾아봐줘요. 예를 들면 기념 앨범 같은 거죠.
The journal?
이런 거예요.
Vin finds a preview of the journal on the website and passes you the phone. A journal with special designs? I see. One can create a journal as their exclusive souvenir while visiting the park. Sounds like a lot of fun.
이게 다이어리가 티켓과 함께 나오는 거라는 게 문제죠. 티켓 구하는 법은 제가 이따 알아볼게요.
That sounds great. Once the plan is set, you both begin preparing your parts. You can hardly contain your excitement when you visit HoYoLand's website to choose your notebook decorations. It would be great if the blessing from the underwater wall could bring us good luck too. I can't wait for that. Vin, when did you learn to make lanterns? And you're doing a fine job. Even a professional lantern maker came over to praise your work. It's actually not that exquisite, and the maker was being too kind. When I was looking into the Liu area, I discovered that paper lanterns might come in handy, so I did some homework. By coming in handy, do you mean the event at night where people release their paper lanterns into the sky on Lantern Street? Yes, because that is one way to make a wish. It has been around for a long time. I had no idea you were into these things. If I remember correctly, you were always willing to participate in rituals for good luck. I am not necessarily into these things. Rather than the results, I enjoy going through the ritual with you. Especially when you get this look on your face like you are gazing into the future while making a wish. I see. Let's make a really nice paper lantern. We have to make sure it flies high and far tonight when we let it go. Sure. Kingsay Village really is a paradise. So quiet and quaint with a mountain breeze that carries a sense of the flowers. You really like it here, huh? Yes, if only I could come here for a few days every time I close a case or return from a business trip. I feel better just thinking about it. This wish should come true easily. Huh? What do you mean? I talked to the hotel just now, and they said that the houses here are rented out like guest houses. So we can come here to enjoy the serenity and quietude whenever you are free. Wow, you already asked them? Yes, after all, I like the views here as well. I am glad we think alike. I'll have to check my schedule. I would love to come back next weekend if I could. Why isn't Vin back yet? It has been 20 minutes since he went to order food. Should I call him? Sorry for keeping you wait. You were gone for a long time. Wait, did you just came back with two bowls of handmade noodles? Yes, the stall smelled good when we passed by it earlier, and I thought we should give it a chance. Good point, but these two bowls look a little different from what other people are having. Is that flower on your sleeve? Huh, right. Some of it must have gotten on my clothes. I get it now. Did you make the noodles yourself? Very observant. We should have had proper noodles when we moved, but we only had whatever we could find due to circumstances. I have been meaning to eat proper noodles with you, and this was a good opportunity. It is not just to make up for what happened previously, but I want to make new memories. Finn. it up while it is hot. I make it in a hurry, but it should taste pretty good. Sure. Vin, have you already made your wish at a wish box? Yes, I put in 5 stalagmites and made a small wish. Me too. It would be nice if our wishes came true. Look over there. Is that person taking the stalagmites from the wish box? What? Revered aeon of joy. May I take some more stalagmite from the wish box? Please smile upon me if you do not object. He is stealing indeed, and he is asking for the Aeon's opinion. I'm not going to change his expression even if he does not agree, but maybe the fact that we are witnessing this is her expressing discontent. We should tell the park staff about this. Sure, when they come for him, he will know what the Aeon really thinks. I'm getting thirsty. How about we take a break at the tea stand over there? Sure, I will buy some cold drinks from the drink stand too. Wait, Vin. That stand look strange. I don't think they sell ordinary drinks. That is correct. We sell the most wonderful, happy tourist tea. See all the basic ingredients here? Everything, every drink is made from mixing random ingredients. That means the flavor of each drink is random. What happens when a drink doesn't taste good? Then you can try again. Life needs a little pleasant surprise here and there. Do you want to pick 2 ingredients and try your luck? You have a point. Should we give it a try? Sure, you can pick from me. Go all out if you want. Sure, but I can't guarantee anything. Do not worry. If we are after pleasant surprises, then the drink is worth looking forward to, regardless of flavor. Halfway through the itinerary, you and Vin decide to take a break at a tea stand at Jiangzhou Harbor. Island does exactly what it claims to do: rebuild dreams, recreate wonders. The entire environment here and its attractions are really like dreams come true.
전 이게 당신이 가져다 준 행운이라고 생각해요.
After handing you the drink he just bought, Vin sits down in the shade of the parasol and takes a relaxing sip of floral tea.
당신이 피사 여행을 가자고 하지 않았다면 우리는 이런 기회를 놓쳤을지도 몰라요.
That projectile lamp of yours also contributed. If it hadn't broken, I wouldn't have suggested coming here.
그것도 그렇네요. 이번 여행이 성사된 건 당신 덕이 첫 번째고 2번째가 빔 프로젝터 덕인 것 같아요. 그리고 저는
Vin does not continue. Instead, he looks away and smiles as he runs his fingers along the edge of his teacup. You smile too, knowing that he is looking forward to your compliments. Someone's acting like a child. I just haven't had the chance to acknowledge your contributions yet.
그런가요? 당신이 마저 칭찬해주면 저도 잠시 제가 유치했다는 걸 인정할게요.
Just for now, come on, it's undeniable that you're childish. After that laugh, you lean in and give Vin a gentle kiss on his ear. This is my way of saying thank you for what you've done. Is it good enough?
인정해주다니 고마워요.
Finally getting the response he wanted, Vin looks at you in the eyes again. Then he shakes his head slightly and smiles as if amused by his own childish behavior.
순간 저번에 호요랜드에 왔을 때의 장면이 떠올랐어요. 그때 전 일어나지도 않은 일에 대해 늘 걱정했던 것 같아요.
Do you still do that now? Hearing your question, Vin runs his fingers through his bangs, unintentionally touching the spot where you just kissed him.
아니요. 지금은 정말 기분이 좋은걸요. 그뿐만이 아니라 이번 여행을 떠올렸듯 당신이 제게 가져다 줄 모든 게 기다려져요.
Vin, as you speak, three tourists sit down at the table next to you and make a lot of noise as they dump out some mahjong-like tiles, complaining that they are lacking a fourth player. That takes away the cozy vibe. Vin then changes the topic to the aquarium in Fontaine underwater wall, which you talked about earlier.
조금만 더 쉬었다가 아쿠아리움에 가는 건 어떨까요? 이 시간대면 줄이 없을 것 같아요.
Sounds good to me. Just as you are about to leave, the tourists nearby appear to have heard your conversation and turn to look at you in surprise.
저기 혹시 아쿠아리움 티켓은 두 분 다 있으신 거예요?
Tickets? What tickets?
아, 두 분도 잘 모르셨나 봐요. 시범 운영 티켓처럼 아쿠아리움 티켓도 서둘러야 하는데 운까지 따라줘야 해요. 운이랑 실력이 없으면 표 구하기가 힘들죠.
Huh. Skills and luck? You suddenly remember that Vin did mention that it was not easy to get passes to the park during its trial opening. But then he never elaborated on how he managed to get them. Before you can give it more thought, the young man pulls out two pale blue tickets from his belt bag and shows them to you.
이 티켓이에요. 아쿠아리움은 하루 입장 인원이 제한돼 있어서 일찍 와서 티켓을 받아야 하거든요.
일찍이라면 얼마나 일찍 가야 하나요?
여기가 7시에 문을 여는데 저희는 8시 반에 줄을 서고도 결국 3명이서 2장밖에 못 받았어요.
8:30? Vin already got up earlier than usual today, but apparently arriving here at 8:30 sounds like an impossible mission for the two of you. Does that mean we can't visit the aquarium today since we don't have the tickets?
아무래도 그렇겠죠.
꼭 그렇지만도 않아요. 저희 표를 두 분한테 드릴게요.
Really?
그럼요. 저희는 3명인데 표는 2장이라 같이 못 가잖아요. 차라리 두 분한테 양보하는 게 모두한테 좋죠. 대신
The young man scratches his head shyly and points at their table.
저희랑 재원 경옥 2판만 해주세요.
You mean mahjong?
아니요. 재원 경옥은 평범한 마작이 아니에요. 선주 테마존 시뮬레이션 게임에 들어있는 특별한 콘텐츠라 패도 일반 마작이랑은 달라요. 보시다시피 저희가 3명이라 1명이 부족해서 1명만 더 있으면 바로 시작할 수 있거든요.
Do you know how to play this, Vin? You look up at Vin and he shakes his head, looking confused.
알리가요. 당신이 방금 말한 마작도 잘 모르는걸요.
Noticing that you're hesitant, the young man quickly waves his hands to reassure you.
저희도 그냥 재미로 하는 거라 승패에 너무 신경 쓰실 필요는 없어요. 그리고 경옥패의 규칙도 사실 어려울 게 없거든요. 저희가 하면서 알려드릴게요. 제발요. 경옥패 진짜 재밌단 말이에요. 몇 번만 해보면 이 매력을 느끼실 수 있을 거예요.
The young man's sincerity and enthusiasm make it really hard for you to say no, whether or not he offers you the two tickets. Well, shall we give it a try then?
그럼 당신 먼저 해요. 전 규칙을 좀 더 살펴볼게요.
You sit down at their table to join the game, and Vin stands behind you to watch you play.
펑!
화류!
Huh? Already?
이통?
Wait, should I call her Kong or Pong?
제가 봤을 땐 퐁이 맞는 것 같은데요.
어? 이거 깡 해도 되는 건데?
야야야, 남의 패를 보면 안 되지.
After losing 2 rounds, you let out a long sigh and start arranging your tiles again. They say it's easy, but is it really?
제가 한번 해볼게요.
Huh, you know how to play it now? Vin just smiles. You quickly stand up and let him take your seat.
한번 해보죠. 어차피 당신도 꽤 지친 것 같으니까요.
He's been observing us while we played. Maybe he understands all the rules and tricks by now. The other three appear to be thinking the same thing as they all turn to Vin with excited expressions. Vin smiles and gracefully discards a towel onto the center of the table.
고통?
Even though it wasn't easy, Vin wins this round, much to your surprise.
두 분 대단하신데요? 경옥패가 처음인데 이 정도면 잘하시는 거예요.
But we only won 1 round.
두 분은 이제 막 시작하신 거잖아요. 자주 하다 보면 분명 이길 수 있을 거예요. 여기 티켓 드릴게요.
The young man hands the tickets to you with a big smile. Huh, I thought we lost the game.
아까 승패는 상관없다고 했잖아요. 저희는 그냥 경옥패가 하고 싶었던 거예요. 오랫동안 같이 놀아주셨는데 저희가 감사하죠. 재밌게 보고 오세요.
After you express your gratitude, they grab their backpacks and leave, probably heading to another attraction. You gently trace each of the tickets with your finger, feeling emotional as you watch them walk away. They're really kind to us. What a wonderful surprise. And thanks to them, I'm really interested in Celestial Jade now.
네, 경옥패도 정말 재미있었어요. 하지만
Vin casually grabs the few tiles that are left on the table and stacks them into a tiny tower.
그래도 역시 제게는 트럼프 카드가 더 잘 어울리는 것 같네요.
I agree. Alright, now that we've got the tickets, let's go. I can't wait to visit the aquarium now.
좋아요.
You take Vin's hand with a big smile. Together, you head toward another theme zone. Still not what I wanted. It is fine, we have a lot of gacha coins, so you can try again. Given my luck today, I don't think I'll be able to get gold equipment one. Hello, would you like to improve your luck? Improve my luck? Wait, who are you and where did you come from? I am an apprentice of Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape Seal Store. Dr. Edward, the Dreamscape Seal Store from the Golden Hour area? That is correct. If you do as I say, I can guarantee you perfect luck. Of course, you'll need to part with a small amount of stellar jade. Never mind, the Dreamscape Sales Store only takes credit, you scammer. Let's go somewhere else, Vin. Sure, I feel like we encountered a lot of strange people. Could it be the atmosphere of this area? Too abstract. We should probably tell the park staff about who we just encountered. Sure. Vin, is Penacony's Mother Mitri lark about to start? I think so, because everyone is moving to the entrance. We should get in line. There are a lot of characters for this one, and we will have more choices if we go now. Sure, just so you know, I already have a favorite character. A special one? I don't know about special, because I only saw the poster. But the character is the partner and significant other of a psychologist in the story. I think I know what you are trying to say. Looks like these two characters really fit us really well, so we should really look into it. That's correct, and our chances of winning will be higher if we are familiar with the pacing. I'm also looking forward to us experiencing a different story with identities that are similar to our real world roles. I am interested to find out. I hope we will be lucky enough to get the characters we want. Careful, Shara. I think it is a dead end ahead. Wow, it's so dark in here that didn't even notice. But we should have covered all the branching paths already, right? If this is a dead end, then this maze doesn't have a solution. You are right. But when I was looking down from the second floor, there was something strange about the path. Something strange. For example, we are currently on the first floor and there should not be any path leading to the basement, but when you look at the paths of the basement from a certain angle, they look like they are connected to the first floor. Does that mean the dead end can actually be connected to the path below by activating some kind of mechanism? Yes, this technique was also used by Escher in his optical illusions. You have a very good understanding of this. Let me check the data. Finn, you're right up to gates. We can finally quickly clear our maze this time. Let us each open a gate to see if it works. Sure. Finn, is this the shell you've been looking for? Yes, and may I have it? We will fill some bottles with water of different colors and we can go back. Okay, I'm really looking forward to what you can whip up with the fountain's water and shell fragrance. It is actually just an idea at the moment. I had some experience from when I made that mobile phone case earlier, but I will need your input of for what kind of accessory these shells and water will be turned into. Do you want me to design it with you? It would be nice if more of your daily life is accented with the beautiful views of Fontaine. So your thoughts and suggestions are very important. Sure thing. I look forward to how my accessories will be used. Now that you have all the materials you need, should we go back? Okay, just sit at the front and I will row the boat. Why don't you just admit it? What is your problem? But I really didn't do it. You can't cast down the verdict just like that. What are they doing? Some kind of court imitation game by tourists at the opera theater. From time to time, some tourists that love performing will put on a show at special buildings or during special occasions. If you want to know what happens, we can stay and watch. Right. The shoe only lost the lollipop that I accidentally stepped on, but my shoe lost its cleanliness. Lawyer, I need a lawyer to defend me. Your crime does not need to be defended. Death penalty for you. One full bowl of Fountain garlic watermelon soup. Consume immediately. Huh. Fountain has garlic watermelon soup? I heard that it was invented by vendors in the park. But I cannot imagine what it tastes like. Yeah. Underwater wall. The side of the underwater world are absolutely amazing. It really captures the park's slogan, Rebuild Dreams, Recreate Wonders. The scenery here is really extraordinary.
터널 하나를 두고 마치 다른 세상 같네요.
Hand in hand, you and Vince roll down the dimly lit underwater tunnel, surrounded by water in different shades of blue. As you reach the deep sea pavilion, the golden sunshine shines through the glass dome, casting dancing patterns of waves onto you. Then you reach the deepest part of the aquarium, accompanied by mesmerizing sounds made by the blue whale. When I first saw ads about this place mentioning the blasting of the underwater wall, I thought it was just a gimmick. But now I really feel like there are gods living here. If I make a wish here, will it come true?
여기서 소원을 빌면 반드시 이루어질 거예요.
Huh? Why?
그건
You stop hand in front of the glass wall at the end of the tourist route, and Vin gently places his other hand against the glass. As if feeling the warmth of his hand, Some deep-sea fish begin swimming towards you. As a fish reaches Vince's hand on the other side of the glass, he turns to look at you with a bright sparkle in his eyes.
전에 있었던 홀령술 사건 기억하나요?
Spiritualism? You nod as a memory slowly comes back to you. You mean the case with Mr. Striker and Rin?
네. 그때 제가 이미 어느 정도 증명했다고 생각해요. 소원을 이루려면 때와 장소도 중요하지만 가장 중요한 건 사람의 마음이라는 걸요. 마법과 기적은 사실 우리 손에 달려 있으니까요.
Huh.
이번 놀이공원 데이트에서 우리가 마주했던 기적들을 잘 생각해봐요. 우리가 기대하고 바라던 것들이 결국엔 모두 무사히 이루어졌잖아요.
Miraculous surprise encounters? Like the magnificent views, friendly tourists, and the surprising gift of tickets to the underwater wall. Wait, tickets? You suddenly remember what the tourists mentioned. Not only are tickets to the underwater world hard to get, but even those for park entrance must be obtained with luck and skills. Kevin, I still don't know how you managed to get the tickets to Hoyoland. I remember you said earlier that they are hard to get, right?
맞아요. 이번 티켓은 일반적으로 판매되지 않고 게임 포인트로 응모해야만 얻을 수 있거든요.
But you don't play games often, do you? Then
게임을 잘 안 하는 건 사실이지만 준비까지 한 상황에서 이번 기회를 놓치고 싶지 않았어요.
school. A few days ago, Salus University. Vin is standing on the sidewalk, staring at his phone as if trying to figure out something. A student he knows passes by, and Vin hurriedly stops him.
학생, 잠깐만요.
아, 윤 교수님, 어쩐 일이세요?
Vin shows the student his phone.
다름이 아니라 호요랜드 시범 운영 티켓은 추첨을 어디서 하는 건가요?
네?
The student looks shocked, almost unable to believe what he just heard.
윤 교수님도 호요랜드 티켓을 구하시는 거예요? 교수님도 호요 게임을 하세요?
전 게임을 거의 하지 않아서 이런 인터페이스가 익숙하지 않네요. 그냥 이번에 이 티켓이 필요한데 마침 전에 학생이 이 얘기를 하는 걸 들어서 물어보는 거예요.
아, 네, 알려드릴게요. 어디 보자.
The student takes Vin's phone and finds the right page for him.
아, 여기에요. 교수님은 오늘 처음 접속하셨으니까 한 번 뽑을 수 있을 거예요. 더 뽑으시려면 임무를 하셔야 돼요.
당첨되려면 여러 번 뽑아야 하나요?
그건 운에 달렸죠. 제가 아는 선배는 200번 가까이 뽑았는데도 게임 코인밖에 못 얻었어요. 저도 비슷한 상황이고요. 그래서 윤 교수님도 일일 임무를 자주 하시면 금방
An iridescent flash suddenly shines on Vin's phone. There is a moment of silence. Vin turns the phone screen toward the student, whose pupils then waver slightly in shock.
이렇게 되면 당첨된 건가요?
Well, I can only say you are indeed skillful and very lucky. And you surprised me. I never thought you would actually download the game to win the tickets. What if you had not won right away? Would you keep playing to get more points for more chances to draw?
그럼요. 지난번에 함께 호요랜드에 왔을 땐 그렇게 완벽하진 않았으니까요. 늘 당신에게 완벽한 경험을 다시 선물하고 싶었어요. 그때의 꿈과 기적을 다시 만들어주고 싶었죠.
Vin holds your hands, looking at you lovingly. His eyes, as deep as the ocean, hold the echoes of your shared past while reaching toward the boundless horizons of your future together.
그때의 저는 단순히 불안한 게 아니라 마음속에 누구도 채워주지 않은 결핍이 있었어요. 결핍이 있으면 불안해하기도 하고 방황하기도 해요. 하지만 제게 당신이 있어서 정말 다행이에요. 당신이 그 빈자리를 채워준 덕분에 저는 온전한 영혼을 가질 수 있게 되었어요. 그 시간 동안 당신은 저를 바꿨어요. 그리고 저 또한 당신으로 인해 변했죠. 그래서 당신이 제게 행운을 가져다 줬다고 말한 거예요. 당신은 제게 행운 그 자체예요.
Vin. As Vin said, he no longer feels unsure or worried about your love. And he is no longer held back by any old memories. He is free now, embracing everything in the present and in the future. Suddenly, something starts to come together behind the glass wall, casting a growing shadow. As the light gets dimmer, you can't see Vin's face very well. Saying nothing, Vin points toward the shadow behind the glass. This is...
물의 나라가 우리에게 보내준 축복이에요. 그리고 제 소원이기도 하고요.
The swimming fish and the shimmering hues of the water weave together, sketching a delicate silhouette of you and Vin. You know that a spectacle like this must be arranged in advance. But you choose to play along, taking this blessing not just as something from the underwater world, but also, more importantly, from the god of Salis. Whichever god or goddess sends us this blessing, I thank you for this miracle. It is like a dream come true.
제 소원은 이루어졌으니 이제 당신의 소원을 들어볼 차례인가요?
My wish? You smile softly and lean close to Vin's ear, whispering everything you look forward to. In this cool, dim underwater world, your tender longing drifts like the gentle currents. Threads of golden light ripple through the water, illuminating not only your wish, but also the brilliance in your eyes.